have studied about bats. We watched Stella Luna, the Reading Rainbow, and we learned our bat facts. And then we're putting together a bat book, and so I have lots of cute Halloween scrapbook paper, and they are working with a partner to trace their templates for their bat fact bat. So one partner's holding it, and then the other partner's holding it to trace their bats.
We don't want you crooked.
So we're cutting out our templates, and some of them learned how to fold it and cut it only once and wind up with 2 wings. So they're doing a great job with that. It's a little bit harder cutting for first graders, but they're doing fantastic with it. Okay, let's try this again. Okay, so let's recap what you're going to do in your group. How many people are going to be in your group?
4.
How many mosquitoes can a bat eat in an hour?
1,000.
1,000. So we are going to only eat how many? 100 with your group. And we're going to see how long that it takes us just to eat 100. How do you eat the mosquito?
By cutting out.
By cutting out around the circle of the mosquito. Now, this is your sorting mat. Let's count how many circles there are on the sorting mat. Are you ready?
10.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's count those same circles. Are you ready? 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. How many mosquitoes do we need to eat?
1,000.
100. The mosquito eats 1,000. We're only going to eat 100 for each group. So, by eating 100, how many mosquitoes are going to have to go in each circle? 10. So you're going to have to work together with your group and make sure that there are 10 mosquitoes in each one of your mats, right? In each one of those. Okay. So, let me just stop that because it doesn't need to see me. Put you into groups. So now we have started our timer, and we're going to see how long that it takes us to cut out 100. Oh, I like the way this group is working. They're cutting out strips to cut it out and share. Some of the other groups are just cutting them one at a time. Oh, that's what this group is doing. That's very good. They're cutting them out and sharing the strips. Making good strategies. Okay, that's what this group did too. They shared it, cut them out into strips. And is it your job, Ryan, to put them on there? Oh, it's not? You're just doing it? Okay, so this group has a different strategy. They're all working one at a time.
Gage cuts, I cut, Macy collects. So we.
Oh, okay. So they are working together. Good. So it is Thursday, November 1st. It's actually the first day of the second 9 weeks. And we have lots of fun and exciting things that are going on. We have started, we're getting ready to start the next cluster of our math. If you're in North Carolina, then you know what I'm talking about with that, which that's all something new. So we're trying to figure out the best way to do that. Lots of things going on this week with our, I made the video of them making their spiders. So we talked about our 10 frame and how that we can make numbers on the 10 frame and how we have to start from left to right, the same way that we write. And the 10 frame really made that concrete to them because they could see like the difference between 3 plus 7 as opposed to 7 plus 3, and that your 7 came first or your 3 came first, and that's how you knew which number it was. So it really did help them a lot to do that and to see it, and they really did turn out cute. I also did some things about bats since we were already making some bats and doing some bat facts. Then we watched some videos about bats and kind of covered that as far as math goes. We use that to then count by tens because that's one of their skills. So it really did all come together, even though it was kind of, I don't want to say thrown together, but I pulled it because of what we were doing, kind of thing. We sat down together and planned today. We kind of planned a very different way. We didn't really get planning much this week. We meet on Mondays with our principal, and then some teachers had conferences during our planning sessions this week, and we were supposed to go to the opera today, and then it got canceled at the last minute. Literally, like this morning, we found out that it was canceled. And so because it got canceled, then we had this afternoon that was kind of free. And so we watched a Discovery Ed video about more about bats and about the moon, like introducing the moon. And so we kind of sat in the middle. We put 2 classes in one and 2 classes in the other so that we could do a little bit of planning together. And it kind of worked good. I mean, I wouldn't want to do it that way every time, but in a pinch, it definitely worked well. However, because of the fact that our windows are right there to the hallway, like everybody that came through was kind of questioning what we were doing, but we got some things planned, and so I'm kind of excited about next week. Next week is a conference week, so it's different than we've ever done it before. Normally on conference weeks, we have half a day that we're here at school, and then we're off the rest half, and we do conferences till that night, and then we are off the next day, and then we do conferences half a day then. This year, we go a whole day on Monday, and then if we want to have conferences, then that's fine. And then we don't come in until 11:30 on Tuesday, and we're supposed to meet till 7. I don't know how that's going to work, but we're going to make it. So, yeah, it should all work out, and we had a good week, even though it was the day after after Halloween. We still had a good day. Everybody was pretty good and on task. Halloween is hard, but the day after Halloween is always the hardest. And if you're a teacher, you know what I'm talking about. So I'm just kind of covering up, figuring out what I'm going to do for the rest of like tomorrow, and because we're going to carry some things over because next week's kind of a crazy week too. And so we're going to carry some things over, and then possibly not do a full week stuff because since we're out of school on Tuesday. So I hope you have a blessed day, and I will talk to you later. Good morning, my YouTube friends. So this morning for our math lesson, we watched the video of the book for Owl Moon. And we described the owl, we described how it looked, and now my kiddos are using pattern blocks and they are making their very own owls. And we put up cover sheets, and I'm going to show you what they're doing. We put up cover sheets, and that way they can't look at anybody else's, and they're sharing the pattern blocks, but they're not sharing their ideas. So I'm going to show you their creations because they're doing a great job. Lots of ideas. Cheat.
I can give you mine.
Look at the wings. I like it.
The Stevens. I can give you mine.
You're gonna let me cheat off you?
Not mine.
I love the fact that they're all so different.